nací en el roble. Dicen que soy arriero porque le chiflo y reparo.
Hello and welcome to another edition, a very special edition of WaynesKitchen.com. We're filming here in lovely Mexico.
It's beautiful.
At Hacienda Tres Rios along the Riviera Maya, and they have graciously allowed us to shoot our video here, and they've helped us out tremendously with everything that we needed to do it. So I hope you enjoy it, because we are enjoying it.
And Wayne, what are we cooking today?
We're going to do a cinnamon and lime chicken fajita.
Sounds great.
And as I said earlier, the folks here made it so easy for us to put this video together today. And one of the most important players in that organization is the head chef and corporate chef of Hacienda Tres Rios, is our good friend Oscar Orbe.
Welcome, Oscar.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here.
And thank you so much for helping us out and making
My
this
pleasure.
happen.
This is your home.
Gracias.
Thank you, Oscar.
My pleasure.
Thank you. So the show wouldn't be complete without introducing two special women. We have Nadia and Carla, who also are part of this wonderful resort at Hacienda Tres Rios. And it was through your encouragement and enthusiasm that you pulled this all together. So thank you very much.
No, we're very glad to have
And
you here.
thank you again. And they're the ones that convinced Chef Oscar to come and bear with us while we muddle our way through this today. Okay.
Well, welcome back to WaynesKitchen.com, and here we are in the beautiful Hacienda Tres Rios in Mexico. And Wayne, what are we doing today?
Today, Gord, we're going to do a cinnamon and lime chicken fajita.
Sounds great.
Yeah. And it's a very simple dish, easy to do, simple ingredients, and I'm sure that you'll agree that when it's all finished and when you taste it, you're going to love it.
Okay, I'm cleaning the grill with a pineapple instrument. Okay.
And so explain, what is the, is it the pine or the pineapple juice that releases the, cleans the grill, or?
It's a Mexican secret.
Oh, okay. Very good answer.
Very good.
All these things you can learn on WaynesKitchen.com.
So now we start with seasoning the chicken,
All right.
and we're just going to use 3 simple spices for the chicken. It's going to be salt, which we just seasoned.
Is that a sea salt or just regular table salt?
It looks white to me, Gordon.
Okay, all right. Well, we may have just gotten it right out of the ocean, even.
Yeah. And a little bit of pepper,
Very simple. Okay.
and of course the cinnamon, which
Right.
is fresh ground today.
And you may be, viewers may be hearing seabirds flying over. It's because we're just right at the, right on the ocean here.
Yeah. And that's what it should look like to begin with.
So we had a question from our studio audience, Wayne, and they were asking about, are we to be seasoning both sides or just one?
We season both sides, Gord.
And the idea is just so that it just helps the flavor to penetrate through?
Yeah, and you're seasoning the whole piece of meat as opposed to just half of it, right?
Okay. Okay.
And there we go with
And
number
then-
2.
And then what is it about the cinnamon like? Because that's I would never thought of using cinnamon on a piece of chicken. What is it that that it does?
It adds a nice cinnamon taste to it, Gordon.
Oh, I guess.
And so because we're cooking them, of course, outside, we're going to cook them on with nice, beautiful, rustic style barbecue.
It's good. All right.
See? Voila. So now we're going to cut up some of the ingredients that we're going to use, Gordon. We're going to start with the onion. Now, a nice way to cut an onion and to chop it up so you get nice little cubes is that you find the end of it like that, this end of it.
Great.
Okay, so now we're going to slice the onion from the top, Gord, thusly. And this is because we're going to dice it. And this is a quick and easy way of dicing. Okay?
Right.
And then we make 2 diagonal cuts going down, slightly down like this, okay?
Diagonal cut. Right.
Yeah.
So not all the way through.
Not all the way through, almost to the end.
Okay.
Okay, and then you just make your cuts down for as thick as you want it to be. Right? And make sure you hold it together.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, and what you're ending up with is nice little cubes,
Very good.
and
Right.
the rest you can cut up and use for something else if you want.
For a soup. And then,
Okay, and the recipe also calls, Gordon, for some jalapeno peppers, and we're going to use some green ones and some red ones just for a little color. And we're going to chop these up.
so being here in Mexico, would you expect these to be like even more powerful jalapeno?
These are going to be picante,
Picante, which means hot.
very hot.
All right.
So we're just going to cut them up in little pieces, right?
Okay.
Just like this. Just nicely mince them up. So that we have a little color going on as well with the green, right?
Very good.
And the thing to remember, Gordon, is don't touch your eyes
Yeah.
after you finish cutting these up.
Another good reason to wash your hands often when you're cooking.
Oh, you're so good.
All right.
And now we're going to cut the red pepper. You just start by cutting off the top. And you'll notice where the seeds are kept. We want them out because we got enough heat going on in this thing now that we don't want those in there. Okay, and then we just cut that and then just chop.
Very good.
Okay?
Okay.
And this
sounds
also
good.
adds a little more color to the dish. Right?
Now, is all this food that we are using today all just local product from?
It's all grown
And,
here. Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
We didn't have to send away to BC for this.
That's right. Okay.
Okay, and also the last ingredient that we're going to cut, Gord, is the garlic.
Just a big clove of garlic.
Big clove of garlic.
Yeah. Okay. And just dice it too.
Yeah, and that's going to be sautéed with the rest of the ingredients that we've already cut.
So you're going to be sautéing that in oil then, Wayne?
Yes, we will, but this is going to be the latter part of it. We're going to sauté the onions.
Do the onions first.
The red peppers.
Then the red peppers.
Then after that, we're going to throw in the chicken,
Okay.
and then we're going to put the jalapeno and the garlic in and heat that all the way through.
Okay, good. Very good.
And then we're going to put the lime juice on,
All right.
which is part of the question, why cinnamon?
Yes, like, and I was kind of curious about that, like with the cinnamon spice. It's a unique spice for chicken. I've never heard of that, but is it something to do with the lime that kind of has a positive interaction?
Yeah, and when you mix the cinnamon with the chicken flavor and the lime flavor, unbelievable flavor.
Well, I can't wait. Looking forward to it.
Okay.
All right.
And now we're going to use the barbecue to saute our vegetables, and we're just going to lay it on the grill to saute.
Very good.
So now that the chicken is done, Gord, we're going to shred the chicken,
All right.
and then that's going back into the frying pan with the other things that we have going on in there, and that's going to.
So I've never heard that term shredding chicken before. So you're basically just using a fork, pulling it through?
You're pulling it through.
Okay.
Just
And the
to
idea
shred the
is,
chicken.
and is it the idea that you just want to have like small morsels
Yeah.
in your
Small-
fajita?
Yeah, small
Okay.
bite-sized things that are
Yeah, that's good.
just like that.
And you
pull
can
it
just
through.
see the steam coming off there, adding to what's already a hot day.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll just do that now.
Yes.
Okay. So if I see if I got this mastered right, just hold the chicken and
That's exactly right, Gordon.
that's
Well
it.
done.
Just, just shred the chicken. Okay.
Yeah. It's not spanking the chicken.
No.
Shredding the chicken.
Right, and that's on an earlier episode of Wayne'sKitchen.com. And just a reminder to viewers that all the videos are available and that you can read, as well as a lot of recipes, right, Wayne?
There's a few recipes. Yep. More to be added.
Right.
And so now we're going to add the chicken to our sauteed onions.
Okay. It's all being sauteed, all shredded, and now
Sauteed. And now we're just going to squeeze lemon juice over it.
okay. Lime juice.
That's what I meant, Gord.
Okay, so just squeeze it, just give it a good crank like that.
and squeeze the heck out of it.
Right. These are really juicy,
They're tough little suckers.
aren't they? There they are. Just gotta get her going. Plus the heat from this nice
Yeah.
wood stove.
So we're going to add just a little bit more cinnamon to it. The recipe calls for 1 tablespoon, but I want to put just a little bit more in to infuse the flavor with the lime juice and the peppers and the onions and the garlic.
Very good. And the jalapeno.
And the jalapeno.
Right.
So we're just going to reheat the chicken all the way through.
Oh, it smells great.
And here we are at the end of our presentation, cinnamon and lime chicken fajita. I hope you enjoy it.
And welcome to another edition of Wayne'sKitchen.com. Here we are at the beautiful Hacienda Rios. And I screw up my Spanish.